Welcome to another episode of how to sell your stamp collection and get a good price for them too. I'm your host, Kunal Kalasani, and again, if you want to find out how to sell your stamps for the best price possible, make sure you check out my website, Starfish.com, where you can get a lot of this information in written format and which will also help you sell your own stamp collection. So in today's tutorial, we're going to be looking at another version of how to sell a stamp that is a collectible favorite. You may recall from a previous tutorial we did one where we did a Star Trek stamp first day cover, and this one we're going to be doing the 2013 issue of the Superman collection. Before we look at the marketplace, the first step we have to do is let's take a look at the stamp and get some preliminary search terms. The reason why we want to get some search terms is to see how well it does in the marketplace and then start drilling a little bit deeper into the different keywords and finding what would be the best keyword to get the best price for this particular stamp. So here's a view of the first day cover. It's pretty colorful, very beautiful. And let's go through some of the specifics. The first day cover that you see right here shows 5 stamps, and then the 6th one is well, actually, let's go with this 5 stamps here. Is the 5 stamps of the period over the 75th years, because this particular issue celebrates 75th anniversary of Superman, drawn by different artists. The last stamp, which isn't shown here, is the coil stamp, which shows Superman showing the S logo, and it's very recognizable. I'll probably do this in another tutorial because I would have this one as well. If we were to look at a few preliminary keywords, the first ones that come to mind is Superman and 75th anniversary, because that was the main reason of this issue of stamps. And the Scott ID for this particular 5-set series is 2677, and we would probably use that to look at some prices in the marketplace. So we try to find the optimal keyword phrase which gets the most amount of traffic. What are keyword searches? Well, those are the type of words that you put in, let's say eBay or any type of marketplace, saying Canada stamp, and then you click enter, and whatever shows up, that's a keyword search, whatever you plugged into that search bar. Now that we have some preliminary keywords and we did a bit of a stamp overview, let's go to the marketplace and review some of the demand and get some high traffic keywords. So if we just go through a very general Superman 2013 stamp, and again the keyword was pretty much based on the year the stamp was issued. Sometimes I like to look at the Scott ID, sometimes I just like to look at Canada stamps in general. But if we just did the general Superman 2013 stamp, we kind of hit a jackpot right from the beginning. You can see even though it was issued in 2013, there is a lot of consistent sales. Here we have 2018 October 21st 2018, October 17 2018, and again these are all selling at really good prices. Another October 2018, October 1st, and these are all selling at very consistent prices. So in this case we would probably just stop and just see how we can just list using this particular keyword and just see how the stock or how the stamp actually does in the marketplace. Let's recap what we learned today. How I would sell this particular stamp is that we found that even with any particular keywords, it did very well in the marketplace. Lots of steady sales under the general keyword term Superman Canada stamp, and prices were pretty consistent across the board. This could have just been pure luck on our part, because we could have just hit the money keyword right from the beginning. This doesn't happen very often, so when it does happen, sometimes it's just easier to take that layup and just see how the stamp actually does in the marketplace once we decide to list it. If you want to get more information about keyword searches and very popular keyword searches, if you want to look to sell your own stamp collection, make sure you go to stampstarfish.com and download our newsletter.